One of the greatest sci-fi movies in history is the 1979 Ridley Scott film, Alien. Alien was one of the most revolutionary films of its time. And in 1986, James Cameron topped it with a sequel, Aliens. I Am the Collector. Let's unlock the possibilities. In 1979, director Ridley Scott and writer Dan O'Bannon presented the world with a new and horrifying twist of science fiction and gave us the movie Alien. Sigourney Weaver brings a very moving and intense performance to the table, thus making the film eerie and unforgettable. Alien is well known for every claustrophobic camera angle, compelling and gut-twisting audio, and extreme focus on the fear of the unknown. This terrifying reality continued into the sequel, Aliens, produced by James Cameron. This is where we finally meet the mother of all the xenomorphic nightmares, the Queen. This movie was monumental for not only the film industry, but also the practical effects industry. James Cameron enlisted help from Stan Winston. Stan is an Academy Award-winning special effects artist who has worked on projects from Terminator to Jurassic Park and everything in between. Differing from CGI, practical effects added a more realistic feel to the film. Considering that they didn't have the same technologies as we do today, the crew had to come up with new and revolutionary ways to bring these monsters to the silver screen. With the use of puppetry, hydraulics, stunt actors, sculptors, and construction crews, the Queen was able to truly come to life. Nowadays, we can easily use computers and animation software to add these monsters to our media. But the Aliens crew used scale models that were then translated to a full-size monster on screen. Today, practical effects is a dying art form in the realm of films, and the work Stan Winston did is becoming ever more important. Ed and Marcia Edmonds of Distortions Unlimited received the rights to produce the Queen in its original form for fans across the world. Distortions Unlimited hired an experienced local crew in England to remold the full Queen as well as her eggs. The molds were then used to produce quite a few Queens for fans around the globe. After the rights for the Queen expired, she was placed in the Distortions Unlimited vault of forgotten monsters, which is where we found her along with her eggs. Today, Distortions Monster World is lucky to have one of these rare and beautiful creatures, which is now one of the only ones on public display in the world. I wonder what else we may uncover in the vault. Until next time, I'm the Collector.